You know when you get those fat XP drops sometimes and you're like, oh my god, that's going to be like a massive hit right now. You love to see it, especially if you're speccing with something like maybe a BGS and you're like, oh my god. You first see the XP drop and only later you see the damage. And you can clearly see that very easily when you're using something like a mage weapon, so like a trident, or maybe an Iban blast, because I believe it's even slower, so it does the whole animation. It's already calculated what you're gonna hit, because you can see the XP drop is already being dropped, but the projectile is still flying. You still don't know what you're gonna hit. Is it gonna be 30? You have to like use mathematics in your brain, like, okay, that seems like a fat XP drop, I think that's gonna be like 20 maybe. So what this plugin does, you can configure it so you already know exactly how much you're going to hit, like immediately as the animation starts on the same tick. Now we can also use this on melee, although it's not as noticeable because there is no projectiles flying, so it's not like a twisted bow where you do the animation, you know, and then the arrow starts flying, and maybe like 3 game ticks later you see how much you're going to hit. I forgot to mention, but I got this idea from my friend who linked me to this Bitcoin Chan OSRS channel. He has like actually nice guides. The guy has like 300 subs and it's a hidden gem, I believe. By the way, initially I thought, oh my god, maybe this is like some weird client, or maybe this plugin is not approved or something. This is actually on RuneLite, but you do have to go to Plugin Hub because it does not exist by default. You have to download it, which it does say that external plugins are verified to not be malicious or rule breaking, but are not maintained by the RuneLite developers, and they may cause bugs or instability. So you're not gonna get banned for this. It's not rule breaking. If you type in XP drop, it's called customizable XP drop. So I'm gonna install it. I already had it favorited from before, I guess, but if you just search for it, customizable XP drops. If you go to settings, well, I think I reset everything to like default, so if I shoot, it just shows the normal XP drops. These are not hits. As you can see, I hit 7. So I'm gonna attach this to a target. So instead of the XP drops coming in the corner, it's gonna be now at the target. As you can see, it's attached. Even when the blood vault is moving, it's still moving with it, which is very cool. You can also attach to a player, so it's gonna be above you or whoever is shooting. So I guess, well, you, I guess. It's kind of weird. I'm not really used to that. I think the target was very cool, but it's the XP drops, and we gotta change it into actual hits. So I am going to do show predicted hit instead. We're gonna mark this one, and now let's try to attack it. It still shows the XP drops, but it also shows the hit. So you saw 14 and now 26, 26, yep. And 23 is gonna be 22. Oh, that was weird. 26 to 26. So we're gonna change the font style to maybe bold. Let's see how does that look. Oh, splash this one. There we go. That actually looks kind of weird now. I want to change the font size to, I don't know, let's say 70. So let's make it big. Okay, that's bigger now. I mean, maybe some of you will like this. I don't know. Maybe that's like, oh, that looks pretty cool, and I'm gonna leave it. I can see both the hits that I'm gonna hit, but also the XP drops, and I guess it kind of looks cool. I don't know. It kind of looks like a mobile game that I'm playing right now. It's definitely, it doesn't feel like RuneScape. Let's change never group predicted hit. I'm not sure what that exactly does. Oh, that's kind of weird. And they're not grouping them together. Then I'm gonna filter the skills that I don't want to see. So I don't want to see magic and hit points, I guess. So if we do like hit points here, it should be only magic now coming in. Yep, now there's only magic. Very good. But I also don't want to see magic. So I'm gonna do this and do magic. I think that's it. Let's try to shoot now. Boom. That's it. That is now showing no more magic, and it shows actual hits that are gonna hit. 8 is going to be into 8. 6 is going to be into 6. It's goddamn equal. I need to pray. It doesn't look proper. 19 into 19. Okay, so this works now. Wait, this one on prefix and this on suffix. What does that do even? What did that change? You still see the same things, right? I have no idea. What if you just do random stuff? What does that do? Maybe it's for the XP drops. These are not XP drops. This is like predicted hit, right? If I do something like, oh wait, now I have them filtered. Wait, I don't have melee filtered though. What happens if you do something? Ah, okay, that's interesting. So what is that though? So if you type in lol, let's say here, 108 lol. It's Jesus. Okay, so okay. So one is before and one is above. What if you do like you hit 100 lol, but take that out, you hit 24. What if you do you hit space? Does that works also? I mean, I'm not going to be using this, but it's interesting to know that you can type in any text before the max hit. Also, that strength. How do you spell strength? I have to copy paste this. I think that's how you do it. Will that filter now? Okay, now it filtered it completely. And I have to do show predicted hit. Yes, 8. Oh, but it's only for XP drop prefix. So you actually need to disable the predicted hit for it to show. And you must not filter, I guess, strength, because now it shows nothing. There we go. Now you hit 44. You hit 112. Oh, you didn't hit 100. That's the XP that you received. Oh, that's pretty big. What about 150? Oh, that's even bigger. Accidentally, I did like 300, I think, and it was like in the whole screen. Dude, look how massive this is. Yeah. I don't know. I like it. You can change also the color. So predicted hit color, let's change to red maybe. Is it gonna appear red? Ooh, maybe that's even better. Because the hit splats usually are red. I know this is not like fully red, this is like pink. But it's so customizable. Dude, oh, I'm gonna play around with this in my next video. It's gonna be so cool. Wait, predicted hit icon, I can do hit splat. What is that? Ooh, that is so big because I made it so big. Let's not 300, maybe 120 back. Yeah. What else is it? Hit splat skill. What is that? Okay, shows with the magic or whatever you're using, I guess. Skill only. So it's only magic, no icon at all. Yep, shoot one more. Okay, okay, very nice. I mean, this looks pretty good. You see the XP and the hit, right? Yeah, I know I showed this before, but like it's like more proper now with like the proper sizing, proper even color. Look, the XP drops are one color, which I assume you can change right here. The XP drop color, color melee, magic range, you can change all of those. But the actual predicted hit color is also different. Predicted hit prefix, these are two different. So this was the XP drop prefix, which we don't want to change because I don't want to see the XP drops anyway, but you can change the predicted hit prefix also. So if I do something like this, see, that now appears on actual hits. There's no more XP drops, only on hits. So now you can actually do like you hit a, and then it will show like you hit a 17, wait, space here, and you do this, boom, you hit a 19. How cool is that? I mean, it's probably too much stuff on the screen, but it's just weird in a way, you know. I can't wait to see other people, how they're gonna do all of this and with all these customizations. Well, like you can do something like this, you hit a 21, nice. Or you can't ideally see because I had to like cut the screen a little bit so I can show the, no, I guess I can do this. But do this again, you hit 17, nice. And did I actually hit 27? 27. You hit a 3, nice, 3, nice. 19, you actually hit 19. Okay, 9, you actually hit 9. Cool. Something with IBAN staff probably is even, or if you shoot from very far away, you can do 23, 22. It doesn't really, it's accurate most of the time. Okay, so I added the font to Comic Sans in here, but it's for the XP tracker. This is the one above here. It does change, as you can see, but it's not for what I was going for. If you like this, that's cool. You can do this. You can do font size to like, I don't know, 50. Boom. That's big numbers. Actually, maybe I will be using something like this. You can so clearly see the number. Okay, let's just change back. Was it 16? And maybe Comic Sans delete. Yep, reset now back to the default. Well, let's minimize this a little bit. Oh, okay, smaller font now. Maybe you can see. Also added the hit splat. It's nice, but it's also weird because it doesn't show the hit on the hit splat. Maybe that's why it's so odd. And let's maybe delete those prefixes because it's a little bit too much. Now it's back to normal again. Or doesn't it fade out? I just disable the fade out. It just goes up and disappears. Maybe if you like more like, I don't know, what's it called, precise or something like, oh, I like it more when I can clearly see and nothing fades out. Okay, time until it disappears. What about 500? So I'm assuming that's gonna be 5 seconds. So if you do this, it's gonna be 16, 16, still he's going up so much. He's going. And it fades out. Wow, that is long. What if you do like 20? This should disappear very quickly. Look at that. Just briefly. Pew. Maybe it's even better if you don't want to clog your screen up. Like, you know, like briefly you see, oh, 27, boom. Wait, vertical direction up or down. You can do going down. Look. It goes, oh, it goes down. Nice. The drop speed as well can go from like 44, I guess. If I do 10, it's going to go super slow. Yep. It's going super slow, but disappears too quick. So maybe 400 on this. Now it's going down slow, slow. They stack. You get, whoa. They stack because it's too slow. So you can change the directions, you know, it goes up or down the way you change it here. But what if you do vertical XP drop speed at 0? Does it just stay in one place? Can I actually tell? No, it just appears and just stays exactly in one place. Okay, I like this one. And I'm going to turn off also those XP or Hitsplats. I'm going to do maybe skill. What was that? Magic it would show. I guess this is actually okay for a skill. So wait, if I switch to, let's say, Fang and boom. Oh, wait. I have to also enter in here strength, so it doesn't double show. Did I spell it correctly? Now if I kick it, yep, now it shows with proper also. So I swap back, there's gonna be magic now with 2. Yes, I hope you saw everything. Yep, because I forget that the screen is a little bit cut off. So let's turn off the icons, and I think this is gonna be my final one. Yep, it will just show they're not moving. I like it this way. Like this is like a proper way, like boom. It just appears a nice number above the blood veld, boom, or whatever you're fighting. Even if you swap like weapons, if you have proper settings, if you filtered magic and stuff, as long as you don't splash, it will just simply show what you're going to hit. Also just realized that maybe it's actually a decent idea to put it on player, so you can see above yourself a little bit. It seems to be a little bit off center in here. But if you're peeking, maybe, you know, if your target is like far away and maybe you couldn't tell, maybe it's like you don't even see it, I don't know, like, and you could always see it. As long as you look at your character, you see what to hit, you're going to hit. But does it work in PvP also? Because that... Okay, I'm gonna just check out if it works. I have my PK skull disabled. Attack him. 18. Why does it show green on him now? What? It shows green. But if you attack the... How did I fix that? I legit don't know what I did. It was not working that way before I came in. Now suddenly the range XPs are actually green. Just the way I wanted to fix. I know you can see it in here, but I changed these and it never worked. And then suddenly they do work now. Now it doesn't work anymore. What? Oh, maybe it's the prayers that were... Maybe it's because of prayer that you... Oh, you have to activate the correct prayer and then it shows in green. And then if you attack the piety, it should be like, not red, but like pink, I think, that I said. Yep. Very good, very nice. So it works only if you have these on. Piety, rigor, or augury. Augury should do the blue text. So that means if I try, then this one's gonna be red color. Yep, but if I put augury, it's gonna be blue. Super weird, but interesting. And I guess you need to use these anyway, right? So there's another thing that by default, it seems that it's a little bit off center. Do you see? Like, wait, that disappeared so quickly. Let's make it to 300. It's not in the middle. That's why the guy said in the comment to change the coordinates a little bit, attached to X offset. So what if you do 100? Is that pixels? It's gonna offset to the wrong side maybe. Oh, it did offset a little bit too much, so maybe 50. No, that's still like, no. Okay, still a little bit to that side. What if I do 200? Where does it move? All the way up. Oh my god, that's the wrong completely coordinates I'm changing. What about this one? 50. Let's do, okay, now it's on that side. Okay, so let's do 20 maybe. Oh, right here in the middle. So if you do attach X offset to 20, I'm assuming you can do maybe minus 20, so it goes to a completely opposite side now. Yep, it does. So minus 200, let's say, would go all the way here. So let's change it to properly 20. And I do believe it's right there in the middle. It even shows the hit still once the enemy is even dead. I think it's right there, except let's not stack these anymore. Let's do 100. And I think this is like the most proper one that I've changed. All these settings. If you attach augury also, boom, it's blue. If you switch to this, boom, it's green. If you switch to melee, switch to piety, boom, it's purple or whatever you change. And then by default, the rest are going to be whatever the XP drop color is. I'm just going to show the final settings. If you want, you can, I don't know, pause the video at any time. These are what I have. Some of these ticks that I have ticked, they don't really do anything. So you don't have to do everything. But just in case you're curious, yeah, this is how it looks like. Guys, that's going to be all for this video because I am still killing Sarachnis. Guys, thank you very much for watching.